everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl CRayneG, and we are doing Vlogmas, but today we are not vlogging because I don't know, I just didn't want to vlog. I wanted to do something different. I thought that we would sit down and I would give you guys an opportunity to just like get to know me. I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit closed off, so you guys don't know a ton about my life, but I think it's time for me to do a little bit of sharing is caring. So I just went online, I looked up some questions, I'm gonna answer some questions, I'm gonna be as honest as possible, and yeah. So first question is, let's just start simple. What is my middle name? I do not have a middle name, you guys. CRayneG was created because my first name is Chelsea Rain, my last name is Gordon, so it's CRayneG. It's essentially my initials. Everyone goes like CRayneG, CRayne for short for just my first name. So that's where CRayneG came from, and I do not have a middle name. What is something I value in friendships? My circle is pretty small, you guys. And I think that the thing that I value most in my friendships is like honesty and perspective. I always want my friends to be honest with me about their perspective on the things that I'm having conversations with them about. So I think that that's like one of the traits that I look for in good friends. Favorite holiday? My birthday. Yes and no, my birthday is my favorite holiday. The reason why my birthday is my favorite holiday is because my birthday falls in line with Carnival in Barbados. It's like a week apart. So for my birthday, like the week after my birthday, I always go to Carnival in Barbados. You guys have seen Famcation vlogs. So that's like right after my birthday. And that is probably my favorite holiday. So it's gotta be crop over, you guys. What is my favorite restaurant? Okay, my favorite restaurant is going to be a restaurant in Vancouver. It is called The Victor. I don't even know if they still serve the dish that I really like, but they have these lemon ricotta pancakes. And if you know me, I love brunch. I love having mimosas. I love a Moscow Mule, but I also love pancakes. Absolutely obsessed with pancakes, and their ricotta pancakes are the best, or were the best. So that would definitely be my favorite restaurant. Interesting fact about moi. Interesting fact. I think that there's a lot of things that are like interesting, just like depending on like your perspective. So like I lived in Toronto, Calgary, Vancouver, Memphis, Tennessee, and then of course I consider Barbados like my home. But also like I grew up dancing. Like I used to like walk into like the bank. I remember being in university, and because I danced so much and I did so many events and things like that, I remember walking into a bank and this lady's like, "Oh, you're the girl that I saw on TV dancing." So the one that she was specifically talking about was the IFA Awards, which I was able to dance at. I can't even remember the year, but it was through CIBC. I was, and if you guys don't know, IFA stands for the International or the Indian Film Festival Awards. So I was doing like Bollywood style dancing, and I was ranked one of the top 5 females in Canada for Bollywood dancing. Can you guys believe that? Ooh. Next question. What is my favorite piece of clothing? Oh, this is so hard, you guys. So hard, because as you guys know, like I love so much of my stuff, and I'm like looking around to think and see, and like you guys know I love my Prada boots. Like who doesn't love a Prada boot? Like Prada boots are so good. But I think my favorite piece or article of clothing or accessories, you guys know I'm an accessory girl. I don't wear ready to wear, so I don't really feel connected to like my clothes. But maybe my Chanel bag. You know, just because like not everyone can get a Chanel bag nowadays. So go and check out the video when I got my Chanel bag, you guys. See how I was able to cop one of those. But yeah, definitely either my Prada boots, just because I wear them so much, I absolutely love them, or my Chanel bag, one of the two. Next question, did I go to university? So yes, I went to university. That's actually a super interesting story. Like, I feel like I have so many stories to tell you guys, but I wanted to go to university for dance. My dad told me absolutely not. So then I applied to one of the hardest schools to get into in Canada, which is the University of Toronto. And I applied for the biochem specialist program, and I was admitted to that program. And I did go to U of T. I did change my program after my first year, so I did not graduate as a biochem specialist, but I ended up going to, continuing on and completing my degree in chemistry because I absolutely loved chemistry. And then I ended up also doing a degree in business. After that, you know, I've done professional development courses, PMP, which is project management professional courses. So she's not all just fashion and Prada boots and Chanel bags. You guys, got a little bit of brains up here. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer or anything special like that, but I do love to learn. I love to learn about other people, other cultures. Right now, as you guys know, I use my business degree for sure, but I do not use my chemistry degree, except for the chemistry and the sparks that I'd be over here creating on YouTube with all of you guys. But I'm actually thinking about going back to school to be an architect or a designer because that's the field that I currently work in. Next question is, how would I name my children? So something that you guys might or might not have noticed is my mom's name is Lorraine. She goes by Rain, so we call her Mama Rain. And then my name is Chelsea Rain, so my daughter would definitely have to have a Rain in her name. I'm thinking right now like Red Rain, but instead, like, my mom's name is R-A-I-N-E, my name is R-A-Y-N-E, and if I had a daughter, I would spell it like R-E-I-G-N, like terrain, so like the red rain, like crazy, kind of like Game of Thrones-ish, you guys. I love Game of Thrones if you don't know that. That's another fun fact about me. Obsessed with Game of Thrones. Like, I'm a Game of Thrones nerd over here. I'd be watching like all of the episodes, rewatching them, watching all of like the fan reviews and all of that stuff on YouTube while I'm working. Absolutely love it, you guys. But yeah, I would name my daughter Auburn Rain. Next question, do I have any siblings? And you can probably hear her in the background right now. So I have one sister. She's been featured in some of my videos. She is 5 years younger than me. And it's just her and I. So yeah, we gotta look out for each other, me and my sister. This is an interesting question. What is one thing I wish that people knew about me? I think that there's this misconception, and maybe it's not on YouTube, maybe it's not on Instagram, maybe it's in person, but I feel as though there's this misconception around me that I'm standoffish or I'm a little bit cold, when that is absolutely, I'm probably like shy and those kinds of things more so than any of the other things that I was trying to say before. I'm a little bit shy. Like, I wish that people understood that, like, I wish that people understood about me as, like, I am everyone's biggest cheerleader, and even though I may be super tough on them, like, I'm super tough on my sister, I'm tough on my dad. Like, the other day, I had to set like a boundary with my dad. I was like, Dad, if you're not gonna show up on time, don't call me, don't ask me for my help, because I can't. And I had to set those boundaries, and it wasn't because I was trying to be mean. It was just because, like, I think that there has to be like mutual respect. Sometimes, like, things flow from my brain out of my mouth, and I don't really think about how other people are going to take them. But it's all because I want to have like valuable relationships with people. I want to have like really healthy boundaries, even though I don't have healthy boundaries at work, but I want to have healthy boundaries with people so that there's like longevity in our relationships. How would I describe my fashion sense? Like all over the board. Like I feel like I'm constantly changing how I want to present myself. Like I was just going through my wardrobe the other day and I was like, I want to get rid of so much stuff because it does not represent like the person that I want to be right now. But I definitely want to be funky and trendy, but sophisticated and edgy and just true to myself, you know? I think that I'm a chameleon when it comes to fashion, and you guys probably on my channel have seen, you know, some of the, you know, the changes in my fashion sense over time. What are my hobbies? Well, like I said, I love Game of Thrones. I also, like I said before, I'm absolutely obsessed with dancing. I still teach dance on Sundays to a team here in Calgary. And I also love traveling. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to travel except for going home to see my mom. But I love to travel, and I hope that we get to do some more traveling in the near future here. What is my favorite color? Black. I know that black is not a color, but if I actually had to pick a color, it would be orange. But black is my favorite color. I will always wear black. And I always tell everyone, I love black because all of my clients, everyone, all of the people that surround me, they are all the color in my life. I do not need any more color in my life. They are all the color that is in my life. Am I a coffee or a tea person? I am team tea. I love tea. I will drink tea all day, morning, noon, night, hot, cold, love tea. Absolutely obsessed with tea. I've recently started drinking a little bit of coffee here and there, but nothing too much. What was my dream job as a kid? As I said before, I grew up dancing competitively, so I wanted to be a dancer. That's what I wanted to do. And then secondly, I got into dance because of actually a pediatrician that suggested my mom put me into dance to help with like some of my development and like my confidence, which has definitely helped with like how I portray myself on camera, how I portray myself, you know, in meetings and things like that. But I also really looked up to her as a medical professional. So my second option, if I wasn't a dancer, was to be a medical professional. Can you guys believe I could have been like Dr. Chelsea? That would have been super cool. I actually thought about going to like med school after completing my first degree, but I just didn't feel like I was mentally mature enough at that specific time. The next question is what sports did I or do I play? So funny, I played volleyball, which I was kind of good at. I played libero. I played that throughout high school. I wanted to be good at basketball because I felt like all the cool girls like played basketball, so I wanted to be good at basketball, but like I was not good at basketball at all. I was actually filming a movie with Tyler Perry at the time of basketball tryouts. The movie was being filmed and they asked me to take on one of the lead roles. And because I made the basketball team for the first time after trying out for so many years, I actually turned down a lead role in a movie because I made my junior high basketball team. Can you guys believe that? Like looking back, like I could have been a movie star. What is my favorite Netflix show? Oh, so many. But right now, my favorite Netflix show is Love is Blind. Like I am obsessed with it. Like I can't wait for the next set of episodes to come out. Like I need to know what Raven's thinking in her head about SK. Like there's so much drama. Like I feel so bad for Cole. Like I love Love is Blind, and I actually feel like that's a show that I would like. Do you guys think that I would love to go on Love is Blind? I would definitely go on that show. And Survivor. I love Survivor, you guys. That's not on Netflix, but I'm obsessed with Survivor. I think I would do so well on Survivor. I would be like Parvati. I absolutely love Survivor. Like I could hang, and then like I could also lose like 5 pounds. Well, I probably lose a lot more than 5 pounds, but Survivor, Love is Blind. I know they're not I know that Netflix does not have Survivor, but like I have to bring up Survivor because I am like a super Survivor fan. Which one of my parents do I resemble? I feel like I don't resemble either one of my parents. I am the milkman's baby. Now, there are certain features that I have from my mom. There's certain features that I have from my dad. But, like, my sister looks like my mom. Like, looks like my mom. And if my sister stands by my dad, she looks like my dad. But, like, I stand by my mom, I look like a distant relative. I stand by my dad, and I look like a distant relative of him as well. So, like, I am definitely the milkman's baby. Now, I think that we have to finish this off with a fashion question, you guys. So, what is my favorite brand? Go ahead, guess down in the comment section below. I'm going to give you a second. Type it out. It's not long. Just type her out. What is my favorite brand? Say it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, my favorite brand is Prada. I think that Prada is like killing it in terms of fashion right now. If I could buy like everything from Prada, I'm not really into their bags, but like their clothes, their shoes, their accessories, like I absolutely am obsessed with Prada. I think that they're doing such great things right now. So right now, 2022, Prada is my favorite brand. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got to know me a little bit more. I thought that this would just be a fun little break from some vlogging, and stay tuned for more Vlogmas. Don't forget to like subscribe, you guys. Subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what things you thought were interesting, that you learned about me today. Share some details about yourself. I would love to get to know some of you guys as well. Anyways, see ya.